turning tragedy into action. After Parker Gregg lost his father to carbon monoxide poisoning a few years ago, he recruited his friend Caden Wright to help make sure that no family would have to go through something like that again. And now, after years of hard work, they are one giant step closer to making that goal a reality.
If you've heard the name Parker Gregg this year,
Parker Gregg, he hits the hole and scores.
It's probably because of this. The high school senior helped lead the Central Dragons to the state football semifinals and became the first player in recorded history in the state to collect 1,000 yards rushing and receiving.
It means a lot, but I just want to thank my teammates, my coaches for everything. It just feels good. They made the holes for me. All I had to do was run.
Some would say he played like a man on a mission, which would be true, but make it double. Off the field, Parker was working to make sure no family would face the same tragedy he has. His father passed in 2017 due to carbon monoxide poisoning. A couple months after, Parker's mission began.
I think I was riding in the car with my mom, and it just like hit me. I was just thinking, I was looking out the window, and yeah, I just ran with it.
Just ran with it. Something a football standout like Parker would know a lot about. But much like football, success comes with the help of great teamwork. That's where Caden Wright came in.
Well, I knew Caden was very technologically sound.
I've been interested in technology for a number of years. It started with just using my parents' computer to draw and type things and just, finding out how these things work.
Motivated by Parker's mission, Caden was able to use his tech savvy to create Air Alert, a device that not only detects dangerous levels of CO, but shuts it off.
This over here represents the car battery. This motor represents the car's motor. If we turn up this sensor to 400 parts per million, you'll hear an alarm sound. At this parts per million, you start to get a headache from the carbon monoxide, but then say the level keeps increasing, you'll notice the car shuts off. At this parts per million, you would be 2 hours away from being unconscious.
The device took Parker and Caden to the national TSA competition in 2018, where they took home first place. A great first step towards Parker's mission.
We don't want this ever to happen again. After what I've been through, I don't want that to happen to anyone else.
3 years later, it's official. Air Alert is a U.S. patented invention.
I didn't really know if it was ever going to happen, but when it came, I was excited.
A huge step closer in Parker and Caden's goal of preventing further loss.
With the right adaptation of our sensors, we can work our technology into almost any product.
You can only imagine what Parker's father might think of the boy's accomplishments. Proud then.
He's watching us and he's happy and he's proud of me.
Proud now.
I'm sure he would. Yeah, he would.
Now, the CDC estimates that 430 people a year die from accidental exposure to carbon monoxide. Now, Parker and Caden tell me their next step is to take the device to manufacturers of things like cars and other devices that produce CO so that Air Alert can be used to prevent these tragedies.